Welcome to the Botanic Gardens in beautiful Singapore district. We've been here all day, and we went to the orchid garden, and we saw the beautiful orchids, and we spent all day looking at them, and then we bought this nice necklace, like the pretty princess. What was your favorite part of the orchid garden?
The orchid garden, almost every part of it is my favorite. So many different kind orchids, many different colors. Everything is laid out beautifully. It's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And how much did you pay to?
$5 Singapore.
Okay, so the fee is $5 Singapore. $5 Singapore.
Which is roughly 70% discount. So for both of us, about $7 for gorgeous all day.
So
And we're in the Botanic Gardens. That's just a small, maybe 10 acres of the 180 acres botanical gardens, which we got here on the MRT, which is the subway system in Singapore. Very easy to figure out, very easy to get around, very easy to buy tickets, and all over the country. This is only a city of Singapore. Everything in Singapore is very, very clean. Like someone gets up every morning at 4 in the morning and dusts off every individual leaf. No trash, no smoking. Beautiful country.
super clean. You don't need to be worried about food. You don't need to be worried about drink. And the tap water here is international standard. It's drinkable. You can always buy bottled water, but tap water is drinkable in Singapore.
And where were you before Singapore?
I spent 2 weeks first in Indonesia, and then MG came 2 weeks after.
And I arrived in
Jakarta.
And stayed the night in beautiful Bandara Hotel at the Bandara Airport, and then flew to the new Yogyakarta Airport in
Kulon Progo.
Kulon Progo, which is much nicer than the old airport, which we flew out of after spending time with my father-in-law and mother-in-law, Sukarman and Mistina, and my sister-in-law Yani and Eru and Ayu and Chessa and Ian and his wife and 3 little kids, which we got beautiful pictures. And then we went to Yogyakarta, and then we went to Magdalene and met with our friend Bimo, and we went to Posong Mountain, and it rained. We got beautiful pictures, and the rain didn't bother us. And then we stayed in Magdalene in my favorite hotel in Magdalene now, which is the Artos.
Grand Artos Convention Hotel.
Stayed on the 8th floor.
Anyway, so MG came to Jakarta, stayed 1 night in Jakarta, and then flew to new international airport in Kulon Progo. That is, it's gonna be a beautiful new airport, easy airport for us to see my parents or his in-laws.
Carmen and Mistina.
To Carmen and Mistina.
And Yani.
And Yani, because Yani live with them.
And Ayu and Chessa.
Yes, Ayu and Chessa.
So after Magdalene, where'd we go?
After Magelang, we went to Yogyakarta. It's easy right now everywhere. We have Uber type service, online taxi. You can order it through app. And so we went to Yogyakarta to meet Yani, Chesa, and I.
And spent the night in Maliboro district. Well, it's okay, but don't rush there.
Yes, Malioboro Street is a main busy street in Yogyakarta. It's full of people. If you like crowd, that's gonna be your place.
Very crowded, traditional market, but one good thing is you can take a 1-hour carriage ride with horse carriage for about $14.
Yes, for
US.
about 200,000 rupiahs or about $14 US.
$14.50 when we were there. The exchange rate was $7.23 a hundred.
That is correct.
And then we flew from there to Batam.
So we stay one night in Yogyakarta and we flew to Batam. The reason we flew to Batam because there was no direct flight from Yogyakarta to Singapore. It's all booked. Usually we could find direct flight from Yogyakarta to Singapore for 2 hours flight, but this time we couldn't find direct flight, and so we flew to Batam first for 2 hours, and then we took a ferry for one hour ferry ride.
Right into the Harbourfront district, the Harbourfront MRT stop in Singapore, which is where we are now. And from once you get to the Harbourfront, we took Uber to the hotel in Chinatown, but now we know we could have just gotten on the MRT and went one stop to our hotel for about $2 Singaporean, which is about $1.60 US. And then yesterday in Singapore, we went to Winter Garden District and watched the Christmas show, Christmas Spectacular, with the Rhapsody and the lit trees and the music and the performer, and she thought she was Elvis and kept singing Elvis songs like "I'll have a blue Christmas without you." It was silly, but it was fun.
So if you happen to be here on during Christmas weekend, actually it's from the late November to December 26, you can experience Christmas Wonderland in Singapore. You will have snow.
Every hour it snows for 5 minutes. It makes you cry if you're from the States and you miss Christmas, and you've had Christmas in Florida, and you've had Christmas in Arizona, and you've had Christmas in other warm places. Here, they actually celebrate Christmas and they have fake snow. And it's very beautiful. And it's fun to see another culture. Try to experience Christmas, many cultures, Indian culture, Chinese culture, and I guess there's really no native Singapore.
So Singapore is basically a multicultural country. They have Chinese, Indian, Malay, Indonesian, now European, American, Australian.
So come and visit the cleanest country in Asia, the safest, the most modern. Everything is just beautiful, squeaky clean, easy to get around. It's not cheap, but it's not expensive like Europe. And you can probably budget your vacation at about 50 cents of what you would spend on a trip to Miami or Fort Lauderdale, or about 70% of what you would spend maybe anywhere else in the U.S. And certainly it's still 50% of any vacation you take in New York City. And much more modern. Not lots of nightlife so far, but tonight we're going to experience nightlife, so maybe we'll tell you more tomorrow.
We'll see you on next video. Visit Singapore.
Right.